Hello everybody, welcome back to Back Out of the Case. This is Skyflight44, aka X44. And today, I'm going to be playing some more Pokemon Diamond, my second attempt at this challenge run. And before anything else, your mother will actually heal you. And so I could use that once, and I did. I didn't actually use any Pokemon Center, I didn't go to Pokemon Center except for once. The initial time, so I still have 4 of those left. These are my Pokemon at the moment. These are levels. Woolsey does not know Thunder Shock's going to be learning it next level better. Slithers, well, Slithers hasn't learned Bite yet. Hasn't learned any other kind of move yet. But it's actually a bit better than I would originally thought, especially its speed. Its speed's actually much better than I thought Ekans would generally have. But that's pretty nice. And Leap 2.0 is actually really, really cool. Well, granted, it does actually evolve into Roselia and then Roserade, so of course this thing's going to be good. But I had some really good time with this Pokemon. The big thing about why the training was a bitch early on until I left and went to Lake Verity, I believe, over there, and I found in my first encounter a fairly rare encounter because I spent quite a long time trying to farm these rare encounters about Smeargle. Now Smeargle goes and has the sketch ability, a scratch move, which will take whatever move you use and it'll give it to itself permanently. The thing about it is, if I use growth, and then it takes that move, then all it can do is growth. It's not going to be able to do anything, and I'm just going to be able to take all of its health away. And, you know, Ekans, if I use Leer, it's only going to be able to use Leer. Mareep, I didn't really want to actually even do anything with like that, because if I use Growl, then that's going to be hell. Not so much if I had Thunder Shock, but that would have been hell. But I'm adding one more move. I'll just continue on my way. But I'm going to be explaining this one more rule. Oh yeah, I found Slugma too. Yeah, that didn't get to me. But I'm going to be adding one more rule. And it's going to be a special rule. This one's not going to be coming up all that frequently. And, well, if you find a shiny Pokemon, if I find a shiny Pokemon, then you can catch it. No matter if you've already caught something there, if you didn't get to catch anything there, or whatever, you can catch an actual, you can catch the shiny. If you do manage to catch the shiny Pokemon, you're going to be given an extra Pokemon Center usage, and you can buy 3 more items next time you go to the, next time you actually find a Pokemon. Why am I saying this? Though I didn't actually try and catch this because the rule wasn't specified beforehand, but I did find myself a shiny Whismur as I was going and, as I was just going and having fun. And that kinda bothered me a little bit, I'm just gonna say. You know, it was like a shiny Whismur, and I was like, I can't catch this thing. I can't do anything. And a month ago, when I was actually going and playing, what was it called? Pokemon Emerald, I was doing a challenge run on that. The first Pokemon I actually got, you know, my Mudkip, wasn't just a girl Mudkip. It wasn't just female. It was also shiny. And I just thought to myself, holy crap. What? I just spent all my luck for the entire playthrough on my first Pokemon. And it was the first time I ever got a shiny starter Pokemon. And it was female. Which wouldn't have really mattered at all. female starter Pokemon. Very, very nice to have when you're actually just playing a regular single player campaign, but if you're doing Challenger, that really means very little. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this again. At least the Pokecatch isn't all that useless. I rather later actual games they just put a town map on the bottom, shit like that, which was pretty nice. But seriously, I found a shiny Whismur and I couldn't do anything with it. It just got to me. I could have caught it, and that would have been nice, but it's not like this thing's gonna come up. Finding a shiny Pokemon is incredibly difficult, and when I actually, in games that do have a shiny charm, I'm going to bring this rule in, but I'm going to go and ban the shiny charm, just because, well, it's supposed to be special. Getting an actual shiny Pokemon is supposed to be special. With this, we're going to get ourselves a Pokecatch. I like the, my favorite still. There was actually some pretty good Pokecatch applications, but my favorite still, at least out of the regular ones, was the just the one that displayed your Pokemon's health and whether they were fainted or not. Okay, I don't want to leave it on the actual clock though. Clock would be nice, but that's a bit too much information I'm giving out to people when I'm actually playing this. Don't want that. That'll be fine. Not to mention, it also shows exactly which Pokemon's ahead in the front. It's just, I have to face an Aron here. That's not gonna be fun. I don't want to face an Aron here. Why? I don't have any Pokemon that can really beat an Aron. I was hoping for Thunder Shock. Well, Rattata is not going to be all that difficult to beat. Focus Energy. Oh, wow. That's all you can do? I can do... Actually, maybe maybe Focus Energy was good for it. Oh shit. Aron. The thing I'm scared about is whether I'm actually going to be able to go and do any real kind of damage with Absorb. I am going to be doing Growth a couple of times. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. So far, I actually haven't had to use any items either, so I still have 4 potions, and I still got, I did get that extra Pokeball. Well, I did use, Pokeball a little bit. Oh shit, this is going to suck. Oh, this is going to suck so hard. Let's get some of that health back before we can actually go and hit this Aron. I had to use Growth a few times for it to actually do any kind of damage. Oh, good, actually a tackle. Actually, no, bad, it did tackle. That does a lot more damage. Oh well. At least we can actually do damage to this Aron with after those Growth. Ooh, hard. Best thing you could ever do for me. think I might change out to Slithers after this. That would be pretty cool. See if I can actually get Slithers to do some damage. Not to mention, Slithers actually needs a bit more EXP than, especially Budu. Budu doesn't need all that much EXP at all, but I want to keep a little bit away from Mareep. No matter how much I want Thundershock, getting up to level 10, at least until we get up to the next city, is kind of bad. Well, thank you, Leaf 2.0. Oh shit! I can't even think about how much. I'll probably be at level 10 if no, almost to level 10 if Leaf 2.0 was the only Pokemon to actually go and face against that Aeron. Now I don't know if Focus Energy actually, if it's still going to do anything. The Intimidate's definitely going to be great, and then I'm probably just going to go with a Wrap immediately. Then probably Leer, and then on to Poison Sting. Poison Sting does more than Wrap because of the stab bonus. So we're only really using. Actually, I'm probably just gonna go with Poison Sting. That would probably be a quicker option, especially if it actually poisons the Rattata. Which it did. Okay, that should be, you know, that Rattata's down for the count next turn. That's great. That really is great. I was kind of hoping I was going to do another quick attack, though I think it just did the same amount of damage anyway. The no, quick attack only has 40 power. Attack cost 50. Good thing Mareep didn't actually go and level up, is that it got, you know, pretty much full for one of those Pokemon. Okay, now let's see what the next Pokemon we're going to get is. Hopefully. I can't help it. If this was a Ralts, I would be saying screw this. But this is a Curlier and it knows confusion already. I can't let this go. I'm sorry if this is a stupid idea, but I just can't let this go. Fuck! It knows teleport? Oh shit, it really knows freaking teleport? That would have been perfect. And that would have been a catch, easy catch. Okay. I'm okay with the Finneon. Having a nice water Pokemon would make me feel better. I just wish it knew a water attack. Okay, oh, this isn't gonna be good. Finneon is paralyzed. I don't have a paralyzed heal, and that means I'm gonna have to go back to the Pokemon Center. This thing's gonna be useful in any kind of way. Okay, you... I'm just gonna call you Finzi. And what's this? Tiny mushroom. Guess that's not that bad. You... Oh, it draws in all water type moves. I only know it's pound. That means level 5 is definitely going to learn a new move. Well, I even really want to go and face you. I'm going to do exactly what I did last time. I'm going to be going around all of the Pokemon trainers. I'm immediately going to be catching the next Pokemon. This pisses me off. This really just pisses me off. I'm just going to throw that out there. I could have caught myself a Curlier. Again, getting yourself a Ralph would have sucked absolutely so badly. Just because, you know, Ralph has really low stats, but Curly has good enough stats that, well, it is going to be difficult to get a Gardevoir. It wouldn't be impossible. Okay, that's HM06 Flash. We're going to just try grabbing any Pokemon we can get right here. Beat the trainers here, and then go past, probably see if we can catch something else. Yes, we're definitely catching the Houndour. No doubt about it. We're catching the Houndour. Houndour would be very, very wonderful. We have a Flame Plate and a Flame Orb. The Flame Orb I'm not going to be using. I'm not going to sell, because we have been finding Slugmas, and Slugma would be wonderful Pokemon to have the Flame Orb on. But I wanted that Curlier. At least Finneon is something I haven't used before. Okay, Houndour, you're going to be a lovely addition to my team. Okay, you are a female. Let's see. I'm going to call you Pity. That's one of the several actual names I've given my own dog, so you take that what you will. Yeah, that. I like dogs. Let's just leave it at that. And I like giving dogs stupid names. My current dog has, like, over the course of 7 years, has had, like, probably 13 different names. Yeah, I just move from one to another. But generally, all of them, it starts out as one name, and it's, you know, it evolves into another, and another, and another. Though I've actually never used its real name once in my life, and I'm sticking to that. Thundershock, finally. Oh shit. And it's getting so close to leveling up again. Okay, I'm going to use Finzi, and then hopefully be able to change out to If need be, Marie, but Leaf 2.0. I would rather it be, depending on what it is. Ooh, there's two of them. Bombs. Yep, we're going straight off to Leaf 2.0. Probably going to bring back Finzy and change it to Slithers after that. I do want Slithers to, you know, level up. Because Slithers is going to be quite the useful Pokemon after we get something, you know, something with a little bit more bang. And the only move I know that it's going to be learning eventually is Bite, and that was like around level 13 or something in the, you know, Pokemon Silver. It's probably gonna learn around like 9, 10, 11. If that, it's gonna learn something else, and then it's gonna learn Bite around like 13, 14. Well, Bombs lies down for the count. And Leaf 2.0 actually has quite a lot of health now. Full health. Wonderful. I want to see if I can actually go and grab a cool actual... Ooh, this is wonderful. We can go to Finzy, and then we can go straight off to... we can go straight off and get ourselves... What was it called? Slithers. You know, put Slithers out. See if we can get the new level for Slithers. I don't really remember how much it actually had for, Oh, that's right. Finzy has a lot of experience needed to go and level up at all. If that was any of our other Pokemon. But Slithers. You know, that would have been like half a level. I'm gonna do Leer and then just continuously use Wrap. Poison Sting. Technically, it will still do more damage, but... Oh well. Maybe I should just use it. It is just straight out normal damage, though. Really? Okay, I'm gonna go and do another Leer before I even touch Poison Sting. The entire reason why I was using Wrap and Poison Sting, alternating between the two, is, you know, Poison Sting can poison, and, you know, Wrap continuously does damage, so just trying to get both of those continuous damages, you know, on our opponent. But can't poison Pokemon. Later on, you can actually go and what was it called? Later on, you can actually go and paralyze a electric type. But as we've already seen, you can still do that in this generation. And that should be it. Oh, damn it, really? I thought Wrap continuously went and... No, okay, I guess not. I thought Wrap continuously, if you continue to use Wrap, it would, you know, it would restart the countdown. But I guess not. Okay, now we can go and bring out Leaf 2.0. Actually, let's see, does Pity actually have... Yes, it does have Ember. Thus, let's go and give it the Flame Plate. Yeah. Bizarre Orb that inflicts a burn on the holder in battle. Unless the Pokemon has Magma Armor or something like that, in which it actually, I don't think it's all fire Pokemon. I think it's specifically Pokemon with magma armor, like Slugma. At that point, it'll just go and start healing it. Kind of like how the Toxic Orb, you know, if you put on a poison type, will actually just continuously heal the, poison type Pokemon. But now we have 7 actual usages of the Pokemon Center. I am going to be going and getting a Paralyzed Heal this time. Another antidote. 2 potions. I haven't used those yet, so I do have, like, you know, I do actually have quite a bit. And I'm definitely going to want another Pokeball just because we should be running out. We've used 4 already. And I should have, you know, 3 different areas where I can actually go and catch Pokemon, so... Sauron. I definitely don't want to go and grab Pew if I'm using Leaf at the moment. Thought I have Mareep out. Sandshrew. How many Pokemon do we actually have? And what do they actually have for their abilities? Finzi, your special attack's higher than your attack power. We're going to be using you for special attack. Pity's probably going to be both. Woolsey's definitely going to be special attack. Leaf's definitely going to be special attack. Slippers is the only attack one we have. If Absorb doesn't kill it right out, I'll catch the Sandshrew. I don't have any... I don't actually have anything to really make the Sandshrew any better. You know, no TMs or anything. So... that might be a little bit of a problem. Yeah, I think the name I have is going to be, I think the name I have is actually going to be... is going to fit. Okay. And it does fit. You are Landmaster. Energy Root. That should give us a lot of health recovery. 200. Yeah, a lot of health recovery. I'm not using that one. It does take down happiness. All of those. Oh, crap. A Slowpoke. I would have liked the Slowpoke. Just gonna throw that out there. The Slowpoke would have been nice. However, now it's time to go and prepare for... now we have to go and prepare for the gym battle. Got 3 new Pokemon. Sandshrew probably just has Scratch, Defense, Curl, and possibly Sand Attack. If not Sand Attack, Sand Attack's gonna be coming up pretty soon. Sand Attack actually would be pretty cool. Finneon still definitely needs another move. So does... I just noticed it, but holy shit, does Ekans look absolutely terrible in that, on the Poketch. It doesn't look all that good over here either. I just noticed it. How much do you actually have for experience? 29, 34, 128, definitely not doing that. Okay, you actually need a lot more experience. And you actually need quite a bit of experience as well. But, it doesn't actually have sand attack yet. Oh well. Oh, we're gonna be going in, trying to level up some of our Pokemon then. I definitely, if I don't actually have to use all that much for items, I'm going to have to go and grab, like a Pokeball, a couple of those, and the next actual town we go into, the next Pokemon we actually come across, because we don't have many Pokeballs, and because the actual the randomizer may or may not actually give us anything, any of these items that related to Pokeballs. We could very well be in a bad position for them. And unlike my last attempt, I actually have quite a lot of Pokemon that I currently have. So, and it looks to be like there's going to be a lot more I'm going to be able to get to. I have 2 more for the the next 2 Pokemon I can catch before the next actual city we go to. Well, it's called a town, Floroma something. But that would be pretty. That'll definitely be pretty good. We buy like at least 4 from there. One we can catch. We can only really catch before the next town after that, before the city after that. 2 more Pokemon. One right before the Valley Windworks, and another right, in the actual forest itself. Granted, after that we can actually go and catch, quite a lot more Pokemon. But that's thinking way far ahead. Okay, Surskit, you gonna fall with this next pound? You just had to live through that. Oh well, this should give Finzi quite a lot of experience. This was definitely one of the actual fights I would love to have. Please be Water Gun. At least Bubble. Damn it. Okay, we're going to be moving over to Landmaster. The Landmaster should be able to go and take out this Nidoran. Yeah, again, this should work out. My defense is, really high, and we're just going through with physical attacks. Maybe I should actually go and do Defense Curl. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do Defense Curl at least once. But how many actual Pokemon Center usages do I still have? I believe it's 6. I know I'm going to be using at least once more. Possibly before... Oh, shit. Well, it looks after this fight, we're not going to be using Landmaster ever again. Unless I decide to, just use up a potion. Oh, crap. This is the final actual... This is the final bit, though, so... I guess we can go and give it to Slithers. I know exactly what I want to do, though. Just to maximize the amount of recovery I can actually do, is with this I can defeat Nidoran without any kind of, without really any kind of Pokemon getting in my way. after this, I'm going to get as close to that next fight with Sandshrew in the lead as possible, and then switch out to another actual Pokemon. Hopefully that actually works out for me in the long run. Because Poison, starting from this generation, won't actually go and kill your Pokemon, well, faint them anyway. So I do have that working for me. Oh, I really don't think that defense now is going to be working a lot well for him. He figure out quite a few times. Critical hit. I despise those freaking critical hits. Okay, yes, go and do Growl again. Please, just continue on with the Growls. I don't even know if Rap's going to be able to take this thing out. Hopefully it does. Yes, it did. Slithers should definitely level up. Yes. Come on. Another attack. Damn it. It's not going to get anything until 9. It hasn't learned anything since level 4. Okay, let's switch out Landmaster to the front. Come on. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to beat the gym leader, trust me, dude. Your Pokemon aren't gonna be able to defeat... Well, your one Pokemon isn't going to be able to defeat any kind of, any kind of really powerful level 14 Pokemon anyway. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go Elite 2.0. I was thinking about going and bringing out Finzi, but Finzi's not going to be gaining any really good experience anyway from this fight. Though I probably should have, considering the fact that Mudkip just did Growl. I was thinking it was going to do, tackle and then take out a lot of Finzi's health, which I kind of need for other things anyway. Not to mention, this also would have given Mudkip a lot less... Well, I will give Leaf, a lot less actual experience. Though I do want... Sandshrew to get as much experience as we possibly can. Though, to be honest, Sandshrews not going to be all that great until we get, if we find a ground type move. Because it doesn't really learn any. I remember in the original game, it didn't learn any of them at all. Okay, let's move you to... We'll just put Pity in the lead. Yes, Landmaster survived the poison. Asphere Berry. I don't even know what that does. It's probably another one of those berries that don't really do anything. And they're just there to, well, be there. And this looks like a nice experience boost. Ember! Swinub should get, definitely fall from that. I do have the Flame Blade on. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be a long ass actual, slog through. Trying to go and get Pity to have a lot of, actually level up. Okay, Bidoof. Oh well, Pity, go. I like how it doesn't even have an attack, and it has both Leer. Well, it doesn't have a physical attack, and it has both Leer and Howl.
It should get Bite later on. Probably around like 11, 12, 13. That's when most of them seem to actually get that move anyway. Okay, Finzi back to Leaf 2.0. That'll work. Oh, Leaf 2.0 doesn't actually go any... once it gets up to level 10, I'm going to stop using it. Just because it is going to go and level up faster than pretty much all my other Pokemon. Just because Roselia and Roserade level up really quickly. I believe it definitely has less than 1 million experience points needed to level up to the, level up to 100. I believe it's like 800,000. Okay, you absorbed a little bit of my health. Yeah, what about it? It's not going to save you from my next absorb. And that energy you just drained, well, it's coming back to me. What's the last Pokemon? Hopefully it's something that I can actually use with Finzi. Or at least 6 Finzi on. Combi. Huh. Let's actually go out and use Pity on this one. This one's gonna be easy. What was it? KO. Which is all I'm looking for. Now, I think Houndour actually evolves at level 24. 26 the most. Maybe 28, but I believe it's 24. I don't use a Pokemon often enough to actually remember that. And I don't see it in the wild or in a lot of Pokemon trainers having it, so I wouldn't know. Okay, I think you're still going to fail though, dude. Kricketot. Oh, hell yeah, you're going to fail. Okay, let's have a little bit of fun. Make sure that Landmaster actually goes and levels up from this. Should I bring out Finzi? I probably shouldn't mind at all. Actually, I am going to go and bring out Finzi for this. Kricketot is going to go down so quickly with Pity anyway, so Kricketot doesn't even have a real actual move, so all we have to do is go and just do this. This is Kricketot's gonna just free experience. I do remember the Kricketune I actually had in my last run. Actually, I hated how it looked. I hated how it sounded. And to be honest, I just in general hated Kricketot because it had Bide. It's its only real attack move for a long time. Which is the entire reason why I never really wanted that Kricketune to begin with. But the power output and the health Kricketune actually had gave me quite a lot of it. Just, it really did actually go and make me, it changed my entire mindset on Kricketune. I'm not going to chance, I wasn't actually looking whether it actually was going to unleash its power or not. But let's just go and use another Leer. Okay, now I can definitely go and do Ember. Whether Finzi is going to be better than Curlier, though, is going to really, it's going to boil down to whether I actually get some nice TMs or not. Am I following actual? Well, at least later on. If I get something like Shockwave, Thunderbolt, you know, again, maybe Magical Leaf, any other type, you know, like any of those types of moves, then let's just say Curl is probably would have been the better actual option. But really, teleport. And why did it have to use teleport after? I don't know. I don't know if I'm actually missing any trainers over there. There may be one, but I'll actually go and pick that up later. I still have these Pokemon, which is, you know, all pretty good. I am going to use a potion on Landmaster, just because I do want to actually go and use it some more. Last time, what did we have? We had Shuppet. Ooh, looking out Nidoran. We had Shuppet. We had a Turtwig. We had a Starly and we had a Bidoof. We had a Snorunt going into the first actual fight. Nidoran level 8. The horror. Actually, I'm gonna go and have Leaf out for this, well, Leaf 2.0 for this. Should be some items here. I don't think there's actually any items over there, but there should be some items over here. Well, nothing over there. Maybe it's on the top? Well, I guess there was an item over there, and there just wasn't an item on that side. I know there's a freaking item over here. Actually, I wonder what's in that house. Really, there's no item here? It's not like I picked one up. Oh well, I guess there's nothing there. Odd Keystone. Does this have any value at all? Yeah, no value. Actually, wait. Okay, I thought you were going to be... You would have told me something different. Electrike. I don't really want Electrike, just gonna throw that out there. Don't know why the animation took so long. But I, in general, just don't want Electrike. Hopefully, the Pokemon I can find is the... It's the Pokemon that includes the that is within the Onyx slot. Jigglypuff, I don't want. I don't know if this thing knows Pound yet, but I do not want to deal with catching a Jigglypuff to begin with. That in itself is annoying. Flame Mail. Another useless freaking item. And what was with that strange jingle? Zubat. Okay, we'll catch the Zubat. The thing about it, though, is if we actually do catch the Zubat, this is going to be something that never once happened to us in our original attempt at this. Well, my original attempt at this, anyway. And that's... We're going to catch a Pokemon, and it's going to go to our PC.
That we never actually did in the original attempt. Tried to so much every single time. Every single time we, just got to go and attempt to catch another Pokemon. We lost one before we could actually catch one. Oh crap! Please don't do it for one turn. Yes. Now let's go and catch it. Now I've told you this before. Zubat's not my favorite Pokemon. I have no good memories with Zubat. I don't like Zubat. My brother really does like Zubat, so I do admire at least Crobat, but not Zubat. So, I'm gonna call you... I call you Batshit. Guess what? We did catch another Pokemon. That's pretty interesting. Who knows? You're almost never actually able to catch a Pokemon like that. Though, I could probably give Rock Smash to Sandshrew. That would be pretty good. Don't think any of the other ones can get any more can actually use Rock Smash. EXP share. God damn, you just made my day. You gave me the key. Oh, damn it. You just made my day. I absolutely love you, game. Key to making this so much easier. I believe we got Rock Smash already, actually. Or was it just Flash? No, I think it was Rock Smash. Flash turned into a TM. Ooh, Pity can use it. I'm not going to give it to Pity, though, just because we're going to be sticking with fire-type attacks. Though, can we possibly actually just go in and try and beat the gym leader with just... with 4 Pokemon? I am going to include Pity in there. If it's really possible, that would be wonderful. Because I don't want to have to go and do any kind of level grinding. I mean... before I actually go and, fight the gym leader, I am going to try and, make sure I actually go and grab as much of the, I'm going to make sure I do get... Ooh, Stun Sport, wonderful. I am going to try to go and beat every single trainer in the gym leader area anyway. And let's go and use Pity out here. And you do fight, okay. After this fight, I'm just going to end the actual part. Ooh, and it's a wonderful actual... this is wonderful. You are level up. Especially if that thing had dry skin, that would have been 8 times the normal damage. If
Fenzi grew to level 6. And water gun. Great.
Celio? Are you shitting me?
Okay, this is going to be pretty bad.
And then we're gonna have to go out to Woolsey. Do not want Woolsey actually leveling up beyond level 10. However, this isn't something. This is going to give a lot of experience, and I do have to go and spread that shit out. With this, Woolsey should only get 25% of the experience. 50% will go to Finzi, and 25% will go to Landmaster. Or that should be how it works. Oh, that's so much freaking experience. Okay, see everybody. This part probably went on for too long.